welcome to our Q&A session. I'm gonna wait for a few minutes maybe for everyone who wants to join to get a chance to join. In the meantime, maybe I'll introduce myself and my colleague over here. My name is Adriana Hebisch. I'm in charge of marketing and PR. And this is Sebastian, and he's software department manager. So if there are any technical questions that I'm not able to answer, then my colleague over here will help me out. Yes. So I really want this session to be as interactive as possible. So in the live chat, please comment. Let us know if you have any questions regarding our company, our products. Maybe you've watched the live stream that was going on half an hour ago about our upcoming solutions regarding AR and PTZ tracking. We are accepting all the questions, so we're just going to wait for anyone to comment down below. And in the meantime, I can tell you a little about our company, so we don't sit silently and awkwardly. So, Reckeen, if you don't know our company very well, we make end-to-end virtual studio broadcasting solutions. We specialize, or we focus on 3D solution. Up until now, pretty much, we've been a trackless solution, and we try to accommodate a wide range of functionalities within our system. So that's why it's called end-to-end broadcasting solution, because it basically has all the features that a single broadcaster might need. So there's just one hardware piece that you can do your live streams. So of course we have our system connected right now. So I'll show you very quickly that if needed, we can show you our interface. We can show you program output. So if any questions come up and needs showing something, we are ready to do so. Yeah, we can maybe we have a on the program output. You can see a little chair with Lion, a great on-screen talent for today's session. But yes, please ask us anything. And in the meantime, I'll just continue regarding our products. So our main product, which is Reckeen 3D Studio, is a mid-range in price, and we really focus on cost effectiveness of our solutions, and at the same time high quality. We see that there is lack of such solutions on the market right now. You can find either high-end, very expensive ones, or mid-range price, but they're still in 2D world. And so we are trying to give that 3D studio possibility to broadcasters, local broadcasters, to individual broadcasters, as well as to education and corporations, because really a lot of corporations now and online and events companies need solutions like this, which are going to need solutions like this, like the broadcasting solutions. We've got some question. Oh, it's a little bit too quiet. Okay, I will just swap my microphone with my colleague because he's got a better microphone. Just give us a second. Okay. I hope it's going to be better. Let us know if it's better. So for the tracking cameras, we're supporting 3 models of Sony PTZ cameras, which is BRC, they're all from BRC models, BRC X1000, X400, and as well H800. So those are the 3 models that we are supporting right now. And there are going to be the solution, PTZ tracking and AR is going to be available to purchase hopefully very soon. We are still working and tweaking things to make user experience as good as possible, and hopefully in early January we'll be able to give you more information. If you haven't seen our teaser just yet regarding AR and tracking, you can head to our profile on YouTube, our YouTube channel, and you should find the link to our teaser, which happened literally half an hour ago, so it should be there hopefully. If not, message us, we'll send you the link, and we'll also be publishing everything on our social media. So please, you can follow us. I believe that all the social media links are down below in the description box. So if you need anything, just follow us. It's probably going to be the best way to keep up with the news. Is it possible to easily extend support for more tracking cameras? We are definitely going to look into that. So for the beginning, we are going to be supporting only those 3 cameras. However, we are definitely planning to expanding with other cameras that support 3D protocol. So it's just a matter of time. Am I saying it right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time, and hopefully in 2021 we're definitely going to have more cameras compatible with our tracking system.
Yes, we are looking for a solution for Panasonic cameras.
Yes.
And also we will try to connect HTC.
HTC Viva, yeah. So we're going to try all those out, because we know the HTC is becoming more and more popular as a budget tracking solution. So we're looking to that as well. Thank you for the question. Yes, HTC Viva Tracker. That's right. That's correct. If there are any more comments, let us know. Don't be shy. Anything you might want to ask. Something like connection of tracker to camera. Yes. So yes, we are going to look into that as well. We are going to look into connecting the tracker to any camera.
Or to track virtual objects.
That's correct.
Connect virtual object to tracker.
Yes. So that will give the possibility to, for example, go around the 3D objects in a virtual scene.
And also we are planning to track talent position to make easy possibility to hide talent behind the desk and in front of desk.
So depending on the position, we can the talent can go behind the desk and then go in the front without moving the actual.
Yes, and talent has tracker, and from tracker we have data where talent is on the floor on the scene.
So yeah, that's what we are planning to do. Hopefully, very soon we will be able to implement that. But this is the plan, and hopefully it will come true. Any other questions? Thank you for all the questions so far, Jakub. I'm glad to be answering all of them. I'll just mention that this session will go on for another 20 minutes. So make sure to ask anything during that 20 minutes. Of course, you can always message us, send us an email at sales@reckeen.com. If you want to ask some questions more privately, we'll be happy to answer all of the questions. And as I said, please follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. It's Reckeen.com, the name for Facebook. Reckeen3 for Twitter, and just Reckeen, I believe, on LinkedIn. Do you have any new studio sets in upcoming release? So we're not planning to add any more of any of the new ones. So far we already have around 50 3D sets available for free for anyone who owns Reckeen 3D Studio. I can show you an example of one of the studio which was made for COVID presentation. Just a second. So this was the latest studio that that our graphic designer made, and it's available for everyone who owns the system. And everything that you see in the studio can be changed and adjusted. So we have our own 3D editor that you can change the colors, the textures, and so on. COVID studio that I saw in one of the movies in YouTube. Yes, so that's correct. That's what we are showing right now. This is the COVID studio. We have some animations available in that. Hopefully, I haven't checked if I have. Oh no, it's okay. They're working great. So all of the animations that you're seeing are animations made on static imported 3D objects, and the animations have been made from within Reckeen Studio. So you can do all that in Reckeen Studio. I actually wanted to, sorry, I will bring up that globe one more time. More difficult question. Can I switch off floor reflections? Yes, you can switch off floor reflections.
Yes,
we can show you that right now. So in the box, in the window with user interface, you'll be seeing what's happening.
Yes, we can go to the editor, and you can choose any object on the scene. You can select
advanced.
You can select one of the object, and you can enable reflection or disable reflection for that object.
So you can see some of the reflections are disappearing, and so that's all. All can be done from within our editor. Yeah. Hopefully you can see it, but it can be done for any objects. So depending on your needs, you can do that. Perfect. I'll try to maybe showcase a few more animations. I'll bring up that globe, and hopefully I can trigger the rest of the animations on that globe. Okay. that's not that. Still looking for one more. You see, that's what happens. Oh, that's what happens when you don't don't write down what animation is under what key. I'm not going to make that mistake anymore. And that's one more example. I think we've got one more question, so I'm just going to have a look. I can modify. Okay, looks fine. Can I modify the values on the globe in labels? Or I need just to change texture? The values on the globe, there were actually, so it cannot be done from within our software. It needs to come from the external software if you want to modify the values. However, regarding the texture, yes, you can change the texture of anything. So if we go to editor one more time, we can maybe, what would be the easiest thing to change? We can change the floor because it's going to be visible. Potem musimy restore to, then we need to restore to the default texture. Do something extreme, or something that's like the white, for example. Okay, click it so it doesn't turn red. So you can see now we completely changed the floor to something else. Okay. And in just a second, I'll go back to the default texture. Let us just show you that what we've done. I'm not sure what texture it is, but this is just one of the examples. Obviously, we want to match something nice. This is maybe not particularly a nice choice, but just for the presentation purpose, we can like this. We can do, and we can change the textures of all other objects. So if we go back and we restore to the old texture. On the bottom, restore material to default. Perfect. Okay. So hopefully this was a satisfactory answer. Maybe I'll show you a little bit of our interface. So I'll just swap something. Okay, this way, so you see better our interface. So in our interface, as you can see, this is like a traditional switcher with program and preview bus. On the top, we've got all the inputs. So we've got camera inputs. One of them is actually a media input with an on-screen talent. Other media inputs that we've got videos on, still images, and under text windows, we've got our DSK, whatever we want to put on the DSK layer. On the right bottom corner, we've got the audio mixers. So we've got this actually several tabs in there. So we've got audio in, audio out, and this is for our external audio box. So it's just another piece of hardware. We've got a special tab for that. And in that corner, you manage all your media. So you have media tray where you can add videos under media 1 and 2. Then still images under still 1 and still 2. And lastly, of course, like the text and the graphics for DSK under text. And that text actually can be edited. So on the DSK layer, we can click and we can change the text. Okay, I'll just take the mouse. So over here, edit. Yes, we've got it here, and I can put anything I want. So, for example, I don't know. Today is a good day. Clicking OK, and it's done. Save. And hopefully, maybe we need to take the DSK probably off. Mhm. Did we change the correct one? Oh, because we changed it under text 2, and now our today is a good day is working. So we can do that. On that bottom corner, we also have our sound tab. So if we wanted to add any MP3 or WAV files, we could do it over here. And we also have our chroma key set up over here. So for all of the camera inputs, we've got separate chroma key set up. So we can choose between like normal chroma key, which has it's like a standard advanced chroma key here, but we also have a simple chroma key, which is for those who just want to do it very quickly. I have a question, so I'll stop talking about that and see what we have here. Can you plug in third-party CG solutions subtitle software? Yes, you can do that. We work, for example, with New Blue titlers. However, through NDI, for example, you can plug in any software that you want. But with New Blue, if you buy it together with Reckeen 3D Studio, you actually get a discount for the New Blue. So you can do that. And next question, in DSK, I can add any image with alpha channel. You can add any image with alpha channel, and pretty much on DSK you can add, you can choose from any inputs. So of course for traditional DSK it's going to be an image or text with alpha channel, but we can pretty much put anything on DSK if we want to. Sometimes what we do is if we have a presentation, PowerPoint presentation made actually on a green background, we would just using chroma key we would remove the background and just leaving just the text and images. We would use it on a DSK layer. It gives, like before we had AR, it was a nice solution to if we wanted to present certain things. I might have actually a very short video showcasing that. I do. I'll swap my input over here. What did I do? Oh, that's not what I want. In a second you'll see. So this is Reckeen 3D Studio, and those furnitures that are appearing, it was made using PowerPoint, and you can add that to DSK as well. So it's pretty nice. And coming back to our studio. How to use DSK with live alpha channel, like Q&A or comments, like shown on YouTube teaser. So you can do that via NDI, for example. So on a separate computer, you would need, using the new tech tools and NDI tools, you can select the area that you want to stream or send the NDI signal off. So in that case, we selected the chat, just the chat area. We send that signal to NDI as an input to Reckeen, and then you can just put it in a virtual scene, or either in a virtual scene or in AR situation, is just on top of the camera signal. And in that teaser, it had a little bit of opacity. So actually you can change the intensity of opacity in our editor as well, so it's a little bit see-through. Thank you, Alessandro, for that question. We've got one more. When image doesn't have alpha, is it possible to remove it through chroma key? Yes, yeah, we can do that. We can use chroma keying on DSK channel as well. So as I said, with the PowerPoint presentation, if the PowerPoint is made on a green screen, we can remove it and use it. It looks like it has alpha, but it was actually just removed with chroma key. All right. We have, the time passed quickly, so we've got 6 more minutes. If anyone wants to ask any questions, any more questions, please do so now, so we have time to answer. Let me think what else I can say about our product so far. I was talking about our interface, so let me just continue about our interface very quickly. There is one more. Which of the functionality are you the most proud of? That's a difficult question. I think there are a lot of nice features in the system. When it comes to quality, I think chroma key is something that we are proud of, because our company has been working on and improving chroma key for the past 20 years. It's our own chroma key. So this definitely is our strong feature. I think another thing is just the general clarity of the software. It's really kind of, visibly nice in the sense of using the software. It's pretty good and clear, and even I, being not the most technical person, definitely I came from the background, I didn't know anything about production, I was able to learn it and use it. And if someone is a professional, then this is going to be just a dream to work on, because it's that clear. It's good. Which one is the most advanced, in your opinion? The most advanced functionality? Well, from the tracking and the AR, so the solutions that are coming very, very soon are definitely the most advanced that so far we've made. We can show, we've got a very basic setup right now with the tracking, but we can show you slightly. So our friend on a chair is pinned down to the floor really well, and we can do an optical zoom. So we're not, maybe the autofocus is probably not on. Sorry. Yes, sorry about that. It was my fault. But we can get really close without losing that quality. So definitely tracking and AR, we are the most proud of when it comes to the advancement. However, as I said, we are still working and tweaking things and improving things before we want to release it for the public. But it is really close, and we really wanted to do it before Christmas. But as we said, we just didn't want to compromise anything. So that's why we decided to wait a little bit longer. As you can see, we actually had combined trackless with tracking over here. So this recording was made with a trackless camera, and you can see that when we zoom in, the quality, it's not as nice as with tracking, because obviously it's digital zoom, but its trackless still has very good use, and I still like a trackless solution very much. Depending on your needs, totally depends on your needs whether you will need tracking or whether trackless is going to be perfect, because it's very individual matter. Yes, so hopefully in a month we'll be able to tell you more about the release date. We will be working on some more teasers. We will also be releasing a video from setting up tracking and augmented reality within our system, so you see how you can do it. It's not very complicated. You just need to know a little bit more than in trackless. You know, in trackless you can just put the camera and on-screen talent on green screen and you're ready to go. Here there are some measurements that you need to make, know the distance from the camera to the middle of the scene and things like that. However, it's nothing, you know, extremely difficult. You just need to, you know, spend 5-10 minutes on getting to know this stuff before you're able to use the tracking. We've got one more question from Alessandro. How to use multiple cameras in 3D? I mean, changing from VC1 to VC2, right view. I have problems setting up cameras. Can you kindly show when I'm wrong here? Let me just understand the question well. Changing from VC as left view to VC2 as right view. I might have trouble understanding what you mean exactly. Sorry, I'll just go because I got a question that I didn't see before. Can you plug in other CG subtitles other than New Blue? The answer is yes. Probably any CG that uses NDI is going to be working, or obviously you can still use HDMI or SDI connection too. But yes, any CG subtitles should be working completely fine. And coming to Alessandro once again, do you understand what he might mean?
I'm not sure.
Changing from VC1 as a left view to VC2 as a right view. You mean like the okay, but so we're in a 3D studio, yeah, and so our VC1 has virtual camera is set up on the left corner, and our, let's say, VC2 is set up on the right corner.
Yes,
Yeah,
this is VC2.
VC2. We were going to be using on VC2 and VC4 because 1 and 3 is taken by the tracking.
Okay, so I have left view of the studio. So by using mouse, you can configure camera shot for VC2. Then you can go, for example, to VC4, to different VC, and in this camera shot you can choose, for example, right side of the studio, like this.
So now under you've got at the bottom, I'm trying to show, I don't know who I'm trying to pinpoint with my fingers since everything is on the screen. Sorry, you know. Okay, so in the bottom here you've got all the shots that you can set up on VC4, for example. So under the VC4 on the it's shot number 2. We've got that, let's say, from the right hand side. And then from VC2, we can, for example, set up like that view and go a little bit further, maybe not that far. Okay, like this. And this is 4. The talent is shooting by 2 cameras from left and right. Okay, switch. Okay, so you mean multi-camera production. So this is a little bit different. Okay. Now I understand. I cannot show you the multi-camera in trackless right now because I would need to have it set it up. However, so first thing that you will need to do is enable multi-camera production. I believe in our multi-angle editorze. If we choose under the talent, I believe.
Yes, if you choose talent, in talent, you can enable this talent as multi-angle camera mode. And then you need to choose which camera you are using, and this camera will be connected with specific VC. For example, we are using first camera and we are connecting this with VC1. In the same studio, you need to put another talent and define this talent as, again, as multi-angle mode, and it will be from camera 2. And this will be visible only in VC2. So under each VC1, 2, 3, 4, you will have a different angle. And obviously in that editor, you will need to set up that angle for each of the
of the view. So it matches nicely, you know, from you know, if the town was filmed a little bit from the left, then we will need to, you know, put the virtual studio so it points in the correct way, and then swapping to different town, you know, we will need to move the studio a little bit. And then that means that, you know, when you choose VC1, it's only going to be showing camera, the shot from the camera 1, and then if you're going to be swapping to VC2 or VC3, it's going to be showing the view from camera to connected to input 2 or input 3, whatever is corresponding. It is a little bit difficult to explain it on the spot because we don't have it prepared right now. However, if you have any questions regarding that, please message us for sure. But also we've got the tutorials regarding multi-camera on our Reckeen tutorials channel. So it should be helpful as well. Because it's, you know, it's not very hard, but at the beginning, you know, to understanding how it works just takes a few minutes, you know, to get the idea right. So hopefully, I don't know if I clarified anything just yet, but yeah, let me know, and I will try to. We'll try to help you further if you want. Just drop us a message. So I see that it's 1:07, so we'll need to finish for now. We have another Q&A session this afternoon. It's 6:30 GMT time. We have two because we want to accommodate viewers from around the world. But of course, if anyone wants to join, please do so. And thank you for all the questions. As I said, if you need anything, drop us an email, sales@reckeen.com, or go to our Reckeen website, reckeen.com. We've got all the emails and social media there, so you can try to contact us through there as well. And hopefully we've answered any questions that you might have had, but if not, please contact us once again. And take care. Thank you very much for joining, and see you soon.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.